Hello everyone, happy holidays. It is Borealis over here. I wanted to show a quick video regarding the new RNG manipulation method posted over on the r/shiny raids Reddit. It should be pinned somewhere there. Take note, you don't need to be connected online. And trust me, please prepare an Excel sheet. It's going to help you in the long run because you will eventually at some point forget where you are in these steps. In any case, let's get started. Oh, before I forget, credits go to Dan JP Harris for posting all of the research and methods, alongside user Newbie Snake for creating the second method, which is what we're going to be doing for the week. In any case, let's head on over to it. Alright, as you can see, I'm now here. I'm right beside a raid den that I added a wishing piece to. I'll show you here on screen. This is the method that we need to follow. This is what I have had confirmed, and it is correct. So your goal right now is to start the sequence. The first thing you do is you save. Click here, you'll know it's a 3-star Torkoal, right? So as soon as you're here, save. Right after you save, your goal is to check each and every one of these Pokemon if they are shiny. We're moving quickly towards this to actually see if it's shiny. Since it's not shiny, reset. Alright, next. So after resetting, we are back here right after the hard save. We have the 3-star right here. So you want to check the second encounter, which is over here, if it's shiny or not. Click over here, 111, next date. So you see, after this 3-star, I've already done this a few times. This is the 4-star Torkoal. Voila, I have said the future. So once you check this one, continue if you know it's not shiny. Move on next to the third step. Alright, let's check again now if it's shiny. Sadly, it is not shiny once again. So let's continue this one more time. Reset. And then boot up your game again. After booting up the game, you'll realize you're back here in where you started. You initially had your first save. You'll realize it's a 3-star Torkoal. The next one should be a 4-star Torkoal, seeing as the first 3 raid den encounters will always be the same Pokemon. No shiny, I believe stats if I'm correct as well. Voila, a 4-star Torkoal once more. The next one should be a 4-star Salazzle. But, yeah. We've changed date. It's now going to be a 4-star Salazzle after rechecking. Alright. Now that's the 4th one. So you can check again if it's a shiny. And we're back again. So you want to check if the 4th one is shiny. If it's not shiny, get ready to boot the game one more time, because the moment we start, we're heading on over now to the loop, which is the center part or the middle part of the wall of text you see right there. Let's do that here. As you can see, the 3-star will be back now at 4-star. 4-star Torkoal should still be the same. The next one will be a 4-star Salazzle. Alright, this is now the 4-star Salazzle. So after this, it's going to be the 4th step, which is checking if this is a shiny. Do note all the Pokemon in the 4th step or the 4th date switch will always change, but it will keep the stats if it's shiny or not. So let's say now we have a 5-star Torkoal. I'll show you guys a quick here. Wink. Alright, so let's put a... Come on, why can't I edit this page? Alright, here. So let's put a 5 Torkoal over there. And over here, let's put 5. Shall we check it's shiny? There we go. So we are now confirming that it is not a shiny Torkoal or shiny Pokemon. So over in the Excel, we're gonna put here an N, just for us so we don't forget. Soon after that, we have to reset, and the Pokemon that we have will be all the same, except for the fourth one, but will have the same stats if it's shiny or not. We have now just entered the loops method. Let me show it one more time. So the first thing we need to do is reset after the third Torkoal to the fourth Torkoal. Just one more check so that you guys can see it one more time. There. After the third one, after the first Torkoal, we will make our way to save towards the second Torkoal, which is the 4-star Torkoal. Close that. So invite others. Alright, we're now back here. We're ready enough to talk to the raid then. So now we know we're in step 2, right over here. There we go. We are right over here, guys. So our goal right now is to make a new save. So back out. Create an initial save. Alright. Now we can progress through the steps. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Alright, let's do that there. Let's check this one, invite others. And let's move our way towards step 3 so you can see where we are. We are now here at step 3 where you can see it's a 4-star Salazzle right here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright. Right after we change from this one, the Torkoal that we saw earlier, the 5-star one, might change. But it will keep or retain the stats if it's a shiny Pokemon or not. So the moment we do, there. See, now it's a 5-star Arcanine. So we can change this one. There we go. And we now know it's a 5-star, right? But we also know that it's not a shiny. So let's move on over towards here. Get ready for the 5th reset. And please don't forget, we were initially able to save here at step 2. Because we saved at step 2, we will get to know our new step 1 will be where step 2 was. That's the confusing part for the majority of people, if I'm correct. Alright. So after we check this one, it should be the next one. Then we get to check the shiny loop. But, it's a 5-star Salazzle this time. So now we can check if it's a shiny or not. So now we know that it's not a shiny. So rebooting the save, we just got to see that, let's do this. The Salazzle we saw last one was a 5-star Salazzle, but it was not shiny. Alright, so just so you guys know, if you look at the original step, the reason why we're in a loop is whatever step 5 was, will be moving on towards step 4, and whatever step 2 was, will be moving to step 1. The reason is because we had another hard save here at step 2. Here, we have a 4-star. Just to confirm, 4-star Torkoal. This was the second step. So we're gonna go enter again. The next one will be a Salazzle. Actually, we should totally edit this one along the way. Alright, let me just do that right here. Put that 4 there. Just to make sure. It is now a 4-star Salazzle. There you go. So step 3 was originally is now step 2. Move that there. Delete that so you don't get confused like me. Then knowing that, head back. Your goal is to make a new hard save. That way you know that step 1 is going to be always your step 2 after you make that initial save. Right here. Will be the Arcanine, 5 stars. So, move Arcanine all the way here. Bam. Put 5 over there. Alright, and you'll notice that the step 5, or step 4, will always be random, but it will retain the stats of non-shiny or shiny. This time it's a 5-star Salazzle, same as the step 5 earlier. Let's move that here. So the next one here, check if shiny. Alright, now what do we have here? We have a 5-star G-Max Charizard. Now is the time for us to actually check if it is a shiny or not. Sadly, it is not. So I know a lot of people want to take it, but we're resetting that right over there. So now we know that this is a 5-star Charizard. But it's still not shiny, which is the one that we're actually aiming for. You've actually done the loop now, so you're gonna keep checking the fifth one if it's shiny. And then every time you check the fourth one, the fourth one should change every so often. So we're back here after checking if the G-Max Charizard in step 5 was shiny or not. Sadly, it was not shiny. So what we do now is we fix the table where we move the Salazzle up to the first step. The Arcanine from step 3, we move that to second step, which we already did. Alright, so once we're here, change date once more. So we're here now in step 2. And we have to remember that do not forget to hard save right here. So this will be your new step 1 later on after you check the step 5. So what's after this Arcanine 3-star? It should be the Salazzle 5-star? Yes, it does get confusing. So that's why the Excel is there to help you out, to remember which step you're in, so you don't get too confused. There. So this one is now moved here. So what do we have here in the 4th and 5th? Let's check. So after the Salazzle, we know that it was the G-Max Charizard. No, it's not. Since the 4th one is always random, so now we have an Arcanine. So now we know that's Arcanine 4-star. It wasn't the G-Max Charizard where we saw earlier. Because now we're in the point where we realize the 4th step will always be different. It could always be a different Pokemon. The reason why people are aiming to do this one is they can actually change and reset the den every so often, or keep resetting or booting up the game for them to find the silhouette of the Pokemon they want. So that Arcanine can eventually change into a Salazzle if you want a shiny Salazzle, a Heatmore, a Torkoal, or a G-Max Charizard. And right now we have a Centiskorch, which I'll put right here. So now we can check if this is shiny or not. So we're constantly in the loop now. And is it shiny? I'd like to hope it is, but no, it is not shiny. So once again, let us keep resetting. So last we saw, this was the list. So what's our step 1? Our initial step now is an Arcanine 5-star. So the one you see over here has been moved up again. So let's say you do find a shiny right here. For example, shiny. Alright. So let's move this one over here. Bring that to 5. Let's move the Salazzle over here. 5. Let's put the Arcanine over here. And 4. Alright. So if you notice that this was a shiny right here, this one will retain the stats if this was a shiny or not. For example, you got shiny here and then you reset the game. This one will always be shiny right here, but you can keep resetting over and over. Right. So let's continue. I'll show you. We're here now in the step 1. We are now in step 2, which is the Salazzle 5-star. The next one should be the Arcanine 4-star. Alright, then after this, we will pretend that this is a shiny, the next one right here. Once we pretend that it's a shiny, every time you reboot the game, it will always be a shiny, but in different types of Pokemon. So we are now currently checking the 4th one. Earlier it was the G-Max Charizard. Currently now it's a Torkoal at 4 stars. The essence of this is mainly because every time you full reset the whole thing, if you only saved in the first step, the 4th step Pokemon, right here, if you watch this mouse, all the Pokemon here will retain the shiny status, but you can constantly reset for the silhouette you want of the Pokemon. If you want a Salazzle, just reset. Again, you'll start from Arcanine, Salazzle, Arcanine, then you'll find the shiny Salazzle over here. You want the G-Max Charizard, reset. Arcanine, Salazzle, Arcanine. Then you'll find the shiny G-Max Charizard here. The moment you find the Pokemon that you want, essentially if you find the Pokemon, the shiny Pokemon you want, you'll be able to save just before you enter the raid so you can have a, how do you say this? A Pokemon that you can farm every so often since you have that shiny right here. So earlier we saw Torkoal, right? At 4 stars. So that Torkoal will be 4 stars. If you see me, I didn't save, right? Let's head back, reset the entire game, boot up the process, then let's quickly speed through steps 1 back to 3. We are now here, Arcanine 4. Alright, so after resetting this one, we'll know that the step 4 Pokemon will be different. So earlier we found a Torkoal 4-star, right? What do we have here? We now have a 4-star Salazzle. This Salazzle will also be shiny. But if you get the concept of this, every time you reset, this Pokemon over here will constantly change until you find the shiny that you are looking for. When you find the shiny that you are looking for, hard save. Voila, you have a shiny Pokemon that you can farm constantly. Alrighty, it is nighttime now, guys. Thank you again for joining. Hopefully that explains a little bit of the explanation for the new RNG manipulation method thingamabob. So once again, this is Borealis. Ciao!